Hello, everyone. This is Jimmy Cultist back again with another Fetch Quest playthrough. Last time we got the Shell Palace cleared out. And since we have the gate open, I think we might as well go ahead and fight Beettalion. Let's go ahead and get on down there. This will be the last boss we need before we can enter the final area. Something peculiar going on up there. It's very interesting.
You are brave to have made it this far. But now, you must die.
We'll see about that.
Oh!
Just gotta chop him up real good. Now he's gone into buzzsaw mode. Ooh, darn it. Just wait for him to get tired though, and he'll be vulnerable. As long as you keep your distance, it's not so bad. Let's try a bomb, that'll probably speed this up.
Destroy you! Oh! Woohoo!
Seems like the main purpose of the Mog Stove is to make things bumpy. This should be the final one necessary for us to enter the last area.
It is time, Fetch. All 4 champions are defeated. Now that their life force no longer hides the Sugarias from my sight, I can open a portal to Zyard's domain. The rest is up to you. Good luck, Fetch.
Much as I'd like to go there, there's still some collectibles for us to get. And I'd like to 100% things before truly finishing up. We have to go to the observatory still. Oops. We never did deliver the soul of fire to this woman here.
Oh, you have a fire soul. Hurry up and melt the ice. Thank you so much. I wish there was something I could give you in return, but I'm broke right now.
I've got plenty of money anyway.
If you need help finding your way through a blizzard, I could guide you. I can take you through the blizzard if you still want me to.
Normally, if you go through this area without her, you'll get lost and be unable to progress, be set back to the beginning. Probably should have visited here earlier, but yeah, it's just as well to come now that we're prepared. Beware of Bluefoot.
Points of light obscure a secret.
Get the monster book real quick. Maybe check out these points of light that the thing is talking about. Tablet. And that's one magic heart toward the ending.
The Bluefoot enjoys golden fish.
Well, I already know about that. That's why we caught the golden fish earlier. Normally, this thing runs away from you. Lord knows how that works. And now that we've gotten everything we need, we can head back. You can actually use the seeing eye in the observatory. There's an elderly gentleman who needs it. Oh, this place cleared off. Not really a whole lot to see, but it is interesting without the... I would like to take a brief look around. Mainly just to see this. And with that, we can head home. From there, I think we could, see, where's the other place we haven't been to yet? The observatory, we haven't been there yet. I think that might actually be the final magic heart that's needed for the ending. And that's in this direction. We've actually seen the observatory before, we've just never been inside it. And this is actually the way to get to the blizzard plains. Oops. Unfortunate. Let's go ahead and take a look up here. The door opened, although it's looking a bit shabby on the inside. This'll save you time.
My goodness, you have found the seeing eye. Give it to me. I have created a portal that will allow you to leave this globe. Lord knows where you'll end up.
We'll end up here, apparently. Wherever this is.
3 brothers there were. None of them could get along. One sat on the beach, one sat in a tree, one sat far away.
I imagine that that's the one that sits far away.
Oh, gee. Thanks for freeing me from that prison. My husband Slurgo put me in there.
Yeah, so this is what Slurgo married.
We had a spat, and I divorced him. So he locked me up here. What a devil. By the way, have you seen my huzzy bun anywhere?
Yeah, I think I killed him, actually.
Oh, really? Was he doing well? I knew he would be doing well without me. Those 3 sons of ours are probably just as dumb as ever.
They're also dead too, but I guess that doesn't matter too much.
By the way, I found this heart lying around.
I believe that's the final heart. I'm trying to remember if I've been to everywhere. I don't think I've been to the Golden Sanctuary yet. We might as well fast travel, it'd be quicker. We'll go to the Orchard of Life. That's where the entrance is. Might take a while, but we'll get there. Now that we have the culinary statue, we should be able to get inside. And voila! Might as well pick up some bombs. These fellows are weak to shadow as opposed to light, so if you just turn off the light, they won't really be able to, harm you. Don't hit the green thing unless you want to reset the blocks. And this should do the trick. This is not a very long dungeon, but I think it's actually one of the ones I like quite a bit, despite its brevity. One more button. I think we might just get killed, oh boy. Yeah, bad situation to find oneself in. Those fellows are weak to light, so if we can just expose them to a light, beam light, they should be easy to kill. Probably the strongest enemy in the game, technically, since they're invulnerable to normal attacks. If we just wake up these big fellows.
At last, we have been awakened. Years ago, a terrible war erupted between the peoples of the underground and the peoples of the heights. All of our kind perished in the conflict, save for us 5 who sealed ourselves away so that someday we might be revived to return to our former glory. It is unfortunate that we cannot help you in your quest. It is not our place to interfere with such things, but we can give you this magic heart.
Well, contributing to a good ending is useful.
Go with many blessings.
And I think that's all the magic hearts that are in the game, if I'm not mistaken. We could always check our inventory. Let's go ahead and fast travel back to the Osmo. Yes, we've got it. Oh, wait a minute. 4? I think we're supposed to have more than that. One lies at a mountaintop, another in a sunken palace, another rests on a faraway island, another can be won in a fishing contest, another lies in a sky temple above a planet. Yeah, I think we've got them all. Must be a glitch or something that it says 4 instead of the normal number. I think there's more than 4. But I do want to read some of the books and stuff that we got, because, you know, what's the purpose of earning them if you don't read them? Cecil Rhodes' Secrets. I spent a lot of time in these new dungeons the invaders created. You may recognize me as the guy who marked all of Ortic's traps. I decided to drop a load of useful information concerning the bosses of each dungeon. I am doing this partially for the greater good, but mostly out of spite, because they decided to ban me from their dungeons. So first off, Ortic can easily be defeated by jumping on the purple mushrooms and then landing on the red mark on his back. Beettalion can be defeated by dislodging the stalactites that hang from the ceiling using bombs. Once he runs at you with the whirling blades, just wait for him to get tired. This probably would have been very useful had I not already defeated all those bosses. With Sluggo, it's best to camp one of those fleshy tubes that lead to his telepoints, and wait till he teleports to that point before tossing a bunch of bombs into the tube. When he gets mad and comes at you, just destroy those black pimple things, and attack him while he's down. I can see why this fellow got banned. To defeat Jarbadar, simply dodge all his attacks until he throws his ice orb at you, then bounce it back at him with your sword. Once he's down, go in for the kill. Now that's the Secrets of Cecil Rhodes. Guide to Getting Rich. 1 cup of butter, Bill owes me 5. If you're reading this, then you probably are suffering from financial difficulties. Have no fear, for I am about to tell you a secret that will make you infinitely rich. So first off, shell key to the altar Beettalion's hive, use the finder well. After that, you never be poor again. I donated this book because it's mostly illegible from when I spilt my beer on it. Well, luckily we got rich even with his illegible book. Oh, the monster book. That'd be fun to check out. This is where you can see all the enemies in the game. Fire lizard. And it even tells you the strategies for defeating them. Easily defeated by any weapon. Arrows and bombs are most effective. Ancient race of subterranean reptiles that join Zyard in hopes of conquering the land of Marinia. Your shield can easily block a Mogwai spear, and at close range they are helpless before your sword. Unfortunate humans who have been transformed into evil beasts by Beettalion's Mog Stove. Ibis Mogwai can be defeated with bombs, or when your guard is down. Your guard? I think it should be their guard. Unfortunate humans who have been transformed into evil beasts. Yes, that's pretty much the same. Hyper Mogwai. Wait for the right moment of opportunity and attack. Can be destroyed easily by shooting it in the rear with arrows. Bombs will also briefly stun it, allowing you to shoot it from behind. Ore Digger. Vile machines constructed by Ortic to mine for light crystals. Each one contains a crystallized brain taken from a human captive. Ooh my. Strategy. Frost Demon. They become vulnerable when exposed to light. Demonic beings that hail from a dimension of pure ice and snow. Think of is cut off on the right. Handyman, or Handamun. Strategy. Handamun's weak point is their eye. Wait for them to attack and lower their guard to shoot them in the eye. You can also eliminate them from a long distance. Mummified beasts that were created by Beettalion to serve in Zyard's army. Charging Handamun. Their eyes are weak to ranged attacks and bombs. Beetet. Easily defeated by any weapon, arrows and bombs are most effective. A once proud race that lived in a planet forest until civil war forced them underground, where they became savage and hostile. German. Easily defeated by any weapon, arrows and bombs are most effective. Nasty mutants created by Slurgo using alien bacteria. Hogzart. Easily defeated by any weapon, arrows and bombs are most effective. These humanoid pigs were once human until they joined the cult of Jabadar and drank a potion that turned them into monsters. Cancer Beast. Pretty big. They are vulnerable when they are attacking. They can also be stunned with bombs. The three hideous sons of Slurgo who live inside the great fire wheel. Their mother divorced Slurgo over his decision to not send them to school. Frost Knight. They can be damaged with sword, but they are best eliminated with bombs. The spirits of deceased knights whose souls were enslaved to Jabadar's will and locked inside demonic armor. Shadow Knight. Shadow Knights are invulnerable unless exposed to direct sunlight. Shadow Knights are the spirits of intruders who perished in the Temple of Life. Forest Demon. Forest demons become vulnerable when cut off from the sun's light. Forest demons, unlike frost demons, are not malicious. They act as guardians of the forest and will only harm those who enter their territory. And that's all the monsters. Pretty neat way, though, to see every enemy in the game. The Planet Legends. The beautiful sunlit forest of Aplana may be one of the oldest forests in Marunia. Many tales have been told of the forest's shimmering crystal caverns and its hanging garden pinnacles. Explorers have delved deep beneath the forest and unearthed ancient ruins filled with relics from long-dead civilizations. It seems that a culture of insect people once dwelt in the forest and built settlements above and below the wood. The Orchard of Life, that we now harvest for its precious fruit, was once a place of worship for these insect humanoids. Sadly, very little of their temples remain above ground. Which one is this, actually? Fire Naval Legends. Long ago, when the world was born, it was connected to the sun by an umbilicus which fed the Earth's core with life-giving energy. It is widely believed that this umbilicus is still connected to the Haven globe by a point known as the Fire Navel. The energy that passes from the sun to the globe is invisible to the naked eye, but very potent. If someone was to harness this power, it would have near limitless potential. It might even be possible to create a form of matter transference or teleportation, which is probably how Slurgo does it. Most believe that this massive power may have created the accursed fire lizards that live deep inside the earth and occasionally surface during volcanic eruptions. Activity within the Fire Navel seems to change depending on the movement of planets in the night sky, particularly the sun, as it will cool somewhat when the sun has gone down in the west. Interesting. Beettalion's diary. Dear Diary, day by day my brother Ortic grows even more corpulent. He has really let himself go since we left the underworld to join Zyard. I thought at first it was a great opportunity, but now I wonder at what cost we have made our alliance with Zyard. I feel a type of madness overtaking me. After a long day of battle, I feel the need to keep cutting things. I can't stop this craving. Soon I may forget who I am or why I ever turned myself into this engine of destruction. Zyard must have known this would happen. Curse him for his daring to use me as his pawn. I will free myself and take revenge, but I must kill first. Kill, 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 kill. I don't think he succeeded at that. Although it is very interesting that Beettalion was apparently an okay person at one point. Legends of Marinia. Marinia is one of the few continents to survive the great shifting of land masses in ancient times. What became of the other countries is unknown, as traversing the vast unexplored ocean is so hazardous none dare risk it leaving the friendly shores of Marinia. Some believe that these other lands can be accessed by entering the mythical door of eternity. However, none who enter the door may return to confirm this theory. Do-A-Do Legends. The Do-A-Do Desert holds a special place in the many romantic tales of Marinia. The sun-baked sand dunes hide many secrets of long-dead civilizations that perished eons ago. Even the beasts of that region seem to be leftovers from a more prehistoric time, when creatures of awesome magnitude roamed the Haven globe. The mighty Chipolis Argazine, the Sand Dragon, and the burrowing Sift Shrew are among the most fantastic of these creatures. It is believed that long ago the desert was once the bed of a great ocean until the shifting of continents caused it to dry up. However, subterranean rivers have been discovered deep beneath the rock and sand, suggesting that a sizable body of water still exists under the desert. It is theorized that a great civilization once lived on the ocean until their massive floating cities sank into the sand during the Great Upheaval. That's interesting. Probably explains the Shell Palace. Chunu Legends. Legends concerning the Chunu Tundra abound. Tales of reclusive monsters living deep in the mountains, bizarre frozen spooks that will freeze you solid with their icy touch. The wind swirls with rumors in those vast frozen regions, but few legends are as well known as the legend of the Blue Foot. People have claimed to have spotted a large blue foot standing inert without a body, only to vanish into thin air when approached. The foot is quite puzzling to most residents of the tundra, as it seems to have no function other than to exist. It doesn't seem to eat, It doesn't seem to walk, and it doesn't seem to sleep. Or it probably doesn't sleep, I should say. So what does it do? It does eat, I can confirm that. It ate that fish. Orchard of Life. The Orchard of Life is said to have existed since the beginning of everything. It is a wellspring of ever-flowing life, nurtured by a pool of pure sunlight at its base. Many have sought to steal its life-giving power for themselves, but always in vain. Hidden somewhere in the orchard lies a secret temple buried under the soil, where those who once worshipped the tree held their ceremonies. It is possible to gain access to the hidden recesses, but only for one who possesses the totem of feasts. The who I had to add in there. Aspen's Diary. Dear Diary, I hope nobody is reading this without my knowledge, because I am about to admit an embarrassing secret. So, I really like, I am partial to, I love chocolate. I know Galileo said I should lay off the sweets, otherwise I'll blow up like a pig, but I just love chocolate too much. On a side note, I keep having these weird dreams about huge purple hands coming through the window to grab me. Yuck. I wish Father would comb his beard more. People think we own a dog because of how much beard hair he sheds. Book of Signs. Now this one's partially cut off. It is well known that certain symbols contain innate magical power. What is not known is the origin of this power. Many have theorized that these symbols are merely the building blocks of the universe, and thus are inexplicable as time itself. However, some believe these symbols are of extraterrestrial origin. It is this particular belief that leads many in occultic circles to fear these strange symbols, for the possible calamity they might bring upon our haven globe. The most important of these symbols is the pole star, represented by a triangle surrounded by 3 points. It is said that the pole star, when drawn correctly, will act as a beacon, capable of being seen even across the vast reaches of space. If this were to occur, it is possible some intelligence outside our own might spot it, and so be drawn to the haven globe. That's interesting. The Star Children. We Star Children wander the globe as strangers. Our blue skin and shining eyes are a constant reminder that we do not belong here. Many humans fear us for our strange looks and foreign magic. They drive us from their society to live in caves and forests. One day this torment will end, and we shall be returned to the stars where we belong. Until then, we must bide our time, casting secret spells in preparation for our rapture. Well, I think that's all the books that are available. So we might as well go to the final area now. Almost to the end. The music here is pretty catchy. Epic, I don't know exactly how to describe it. Gets you pumped for what's to come, I suppose. Boy, watch out for this. Almost there. Now this part can be a bit tricky. It's pretty much where they throw everything at you. All the monsters that are available. Yeah, don't step on those. A little disconnection problem there. thing serious, though. It'll make it a little easier without those Ibis Mogwai bothering us. Little onion skin paintings up there to give the illusion that there's people on top of the wall. They're actually not doing that much good for all the rocks they're dropping. Now they're going to have to get past this thing. You can actually distract it with arrows, which helps quite a bit. Or you can hide behind the stone statues, that's another way. I know one thing, this thing's not good to run afoul of. If you get caught in the light beam, it can be pretty bad. The Hall of Negativity. Very brief, but interesting little area. Can be a bit confusing. Yeah, that's a pit, I'm pretty sure. It's a pit. That's what you gotta watch out for, is some of this negative space is actually a drop. If you use the lantern, though, it helps quite a bit. Yep, that's a pit. There we go. I remember there was actually somebody who wanted this part extended back when it first came out. I guess they really liked it. But I couldn't think of any ways to increase the duration, so it remains, you know, a very brief segment. Deals with him. Not sure why there's a bridge. I guess it's so in case you have 0 arrows, you can hit the switch still. Probably what I had in mind. Although arrow pickups are pretty generous at this point. But you know, you gotta do it just in case. Don't want anyone to get stuck. Got hit by the ball. Luckily, though, we hit a checkpoint. Gotta watch out for this thing. It can be pretty bad. Can't really damage it. It's just kind of a hazard. think we can skip most of this now. Almost to the top. And then there'll be the final battle. Might as well just leave that fellow alone. Can't really do anything to us. This part could be tricky. Oop. There we go. I think that might be the end.
Come back here.
Who the heck are you?
At last we meet, Fetch. It is an honor to meet so distinguished. Pest, join me, and I will make you ruler of Merinia. Wait, no, the world. You refuse? Good Lord, you people are dense. Why is it my lot to die on this stupid planet? But even if I can't win, I will make you suffer.
Well, here we go. Final battle. Just gotta watch out. It's very tight.
Distracted, so I can use my mirror to turn his attacks against him.
Just gotta keep your distance and stay in between the lightning strikes. They sort of follow a pattern, so it's not too easy to, not too hard, I should say, to predict where they're gonna fall.
never beat me yet. I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Okay, now all we have to do is get the pillows to drop on it. And now, no pillars, just gotta wait for a good thunder strike. Or lightning strike, I should say. And that's it.
Well, boy, you finished me. Beettalion, Slurgo, Hortic, you've done for all of us. They say you only live once. We'll see.
Take me back to my father now.
Seems like all aliens turn to stone, because Slurgo turned to stone. And Zyard did.
I've much prefer savory to sweet It works better than my digestive system.
Fetch, my boy. You have done so much for my kingdom, and I think you deserve a reward.
Yeah!
It's your choice. Either I give you half my kingdom, or betrothal to my daughter. Well, whatever you want, ask and I will make it yours.
Apparently what he wants is just to ride a really big pig. Works, I guess. Now we'll see if we've gotten all the hearts for that special ending. We got all 6 magic hearts. Stick around for a special ending. I knew there were probably more than 4. I really do think the special ending is worth it. It's a lot more conclusive than the normal ending.
the door to eternity. Enter, and you shall see wonders no other has seen. But you may never return.
Lead up to a sequel, perhaps?
Good luck, Fetch. Wherever you are.
And that's it. The actual, factual ending. Hope you enjoyed. It's available to play on Dreams, and I do update it if any glitches are discovered, so yeah, it's always improving. Nice little adventure for you all to play. Also demonstrates certain logical elements, you know, how to make them in Dreams and such. And thank you very much. That's all for now.